welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Crystal and I am a pregnant mama, my 19th week of pregnancy. This is my husband, Daniel. He's going to be joining us for today's video. So today we are going to be talking about some of our baby registry items that we just simply did not really use with baby number one. Thankfully, we were very careful in what we registered for. So there were a lot of items that might have ended up on this list that are simply not there because we had the foresight not to get them. And I will link that video down below so you can go check that out to see the items we absolutely did not want to get. And for everything on this list, we do still have them all, and we are going to try to utilize them for this little nugget, but I don't have high hopes for some of them. So do you want to jump in with the one you've got?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we'll just start with this first one here, which is an electric nail file. And that is probably one of the reasons why we didn't use it.
Why?
You look like a serial killer. No, so we actually didn't end up using the electric nail file. I heard great things about it from people that I trust that work with children, have lots of children. We just didn't use it. So I think we maybe didn't get into a groove or figure out like when to start using it. Where's the box? When did it say we can start using it?
0 to 3.
See, I don't know. Which one was for 0 to 3?
The orange one.
The orange one.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently we could have used this from the very beginning, but I don't know. It just felt, I don't know. I was a very nervous and anxious first time
I wanted to use it.
mother. So it was me. So we will, I'm sure, use it again. Brixton doesn't like getting his nails, and he didn't mind when he was little getting his nails clipped and like using a regular file, like the regular baby file. So it wasn't really a big deal, but he hates it now. Like it has to be something that's snagged, where I'm like, okay, well look at it so he can see the snag, and then he'll let me clip it. But then he'll be like, the other ones are okay. They're okay. They're fine.
He prefers to bite them. He
does prefer to bite them. I wonder where he got that from.
I'm using a nail file, Mama.
So we maybe you can try to use it on him a little more often and see if he likes it, so he can get some use out of it. But we will try with baby number 2. Next up was a very expensive item, and I had such high hopes for it. I had seen a lot of people posting about it and saying it was amazing and it's the best thing ever, your baby's gonna love it. And then after we got it, we saw some of the more negative comments like, didn't use this, it was a complete waste of money, my baby hates it. And that is, would you like to share that one?
The mama room?
Mm-hmm.
The mama room.
The mama room. The swing.
Is it a swing?
It's a swing. It's technically a...
Okay.
It's...
Maybe that's
I think it's in the swing category. It's
okay.
Not like a back and forth regular swing. So it does like all these different motions.
Kind of like a rocker. I feel like it was kind of like a rocker.
It is a rocker. Yeah, you're right. It does all these different motions, and the baby's supposed to love it. And you can hook up your phone and
control it
from across the room and play music from it, like from your phone to the baby. If you're in the same room, which you should be, I don't understand why you would need to.
You might need to go in the bathroom and change the
music directly to it.
Mm-hmm.
But Brixton, he used it, I guess, in his first couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
When he didn't care. All he did was sleep, and he didn't care where he was to sleep. So he used it then. Other than that, he did not like being in that thing for very long. I could put him in there for a little while I was working out, because I was right there and he was right next to the TV, so he could see the people working out on TV. But he didn't really like it. And then after he was probably 2 months old, we never used it. Like, I don't think we ever used it in this house.
Became a catch-all.
Yeah, and then he just wanted to pull the balls down off of it, which the balls are all over the house, and pull on it, and we ended up just having to put it away so that he wouldn't hurt himself on it. And the mama room was one very expensive item that I did have regrets. I had regrets. I was very grateful for our loved ones that bought it for us because we thought it was going to be like the game changer, but it was not the game changer, and we did not sell it yet because it cost so much money.
It was a game changer. The game changed when it said
really. So we will try to use it again, but we also don't use a lot of, like, we follow Montessori now since Brixton was about 6 months old, and you don't confine children, like you don't use a lot of carriers and swings and things like that. So I think in the beginning it's fine. They say not to use it as a sleep aid. Babies sleep so much, an occasional nap in there I think is fine. So that was that one. Next item is the thousands of hats that we thought we would use because we were having Brixton at the end of October. And it was going to be cold, and you want to keep a baby's head warm, and the hat helps to, keep that round shape. We didn't use them. You didn't use them at all. He hated them. He absolutely hated them. So we didn't use them. We also didn't go out as much.
No, we had them in like the height of COVID.
Yeah, so it was like still COVID. I had really bad postpartum anxiety, so I didn't want to go out a lot. It was just a struggle. So we didn't go out a ton, and when we did, he didn't like wearing them.
Nope.
So we didn't use them. We registered for so many hats. We still have them. Winter will come again. We'll see if this baby likes the hats. Breastfeeding pillows.
Oh yeah, those were my absolute least favorite.
I was gonna say why. So first, let me caveat here. I only nursed Brixton until he was 4 weeks old. We had a lot of struggles with nursing. So I only nursed him until he was 4 months old and ended up exclusively breastfeeding after that. So we did end up using the Boppy.
Should explain the difference
between breastfeeding and nursing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so breastfeeding is feeding your child from your breast, meaning they're getting breast milk. That means if you are syringe feeding, if you are bottle feeding, if you are doing any kind of tube, if you're doing anything where the baby is getting breast milk, that is breastfeeding. So Brixton was exclusively breastfed, but he was not exclusively nursed. He was only nursed for the first 4 weeks, and even in that time period, he was only exclusively nursed for his first few days, and then we had to start supplementing with expressed milk.
So don't think that if you can't nurse your child, you can't breastfeed your child.
Right.
It's not true.
You can still breastfeed your child even if nursing doesn't go well. And there are many reasons that nursing doesn't go well, and some moms just choose to not nurse. And that is fine. That is perfectly fine. If you want to give your baby breast milk, you can do so. You do not have to take the baby to the breast. So we ended up not really using the breastfeeding pillows. Even in that 4 weeks, it was usually easier to grab a sofa pillow or a pillow from the bed. I'll let Daniel give this next one because it's his favorite.
So here's what happened. We decided that we were going to have 2 diaper bags situations, right? I'm giving full story.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal kind of wanted a diaper bag, right?
No, I want a bag.
Okay. So we both decided we wanted diaper backpacks. However, I'm a man, a manly man, a man amongst men. And I was like, I'm not carrying a dainty little diaper bag, backpack, whatever you're going to carry. So we decided separately that we were going to get our own backpacks. Now, backpacks arrived. Did yours get here first, or did mine get here first? Or?
I don't even remember what we got there first.
We both got our backpacks. When I got my backpack, I got ready. I packed it with all the things I needed. I even consulted with my lovely wife on things I might need in my backpack. I packed it. Baby came. We used mine. You know, she's still, she's had a hard time at the hospital.
The first appointment was the day after we got home.
She just gave birth to our child. Yes, it was wonderful. She was tired. We used mine first. Because it was, how long after?
It was the next day.
Like the next day? Okay. Birth appointment, next day. We used mine. Next appointment. We used mine. Appointment after that. We used mine. Is yours still in the bag?
No, it's actually right here.
Oh, because you recently, like,
look, and I got the cute little.
I got you that.
Oh, he got me the cute little pacifier clip to go with it because it had.
So
the,
I thought I was
patches.
slick. I tried to encourage her to use it by buying her a little pacifier thing to attach to it.
It was packed. It was working. Everything we needed was in there. And then I realized that we would have to have twice as much of the stuff. So it was 3 times the stuff because you have to have it in the house. Then you have to have it in the bag. And then you have to have it in the second bag. And so we just kind of never got around to using mine. It was just convenient to grab the one that was already packed.
Which was mine.
And we used it exclusively until about 2 weeks ago when we left Daniel's bag for Brixton in SUV. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, is that why?
It was in Sade?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I like to keep it with us. He's potty trained, but you know, accidents and all that. So I like to have one in the car. So I threw a bunch of stuff in this one and in mine. And so now it's partially packed.
She didn't even consult the original list.
New needs, older child. Didn't use the second diaper backpack. But it's
nice backpack.
It's nice and it's here and I've gotten a little bit more used to it. And so I'll pack it this time. Last items that we didn't use were baby carriers. Now we have a bunch of baby carriers. We got the ring sling, we got a boba wrap, which is like one of the wraps that go all the way around. We got a baby Bjorn, more structured carrier. We do have all the carriers and we are still going to. So let's back this up a little bit. Baby number 1 and baby number 2, completely different games, right? Baby number 2, there is a toddler in the house. Mommy's gonna have to baby wear a lot to be able to function. So planning to wear this baby. What happened again, I had a lot of anxiety at the beginning, and again with all the feeding challenges, like it was just hectic. And then he didn't like it. Like he did not like being wrapped and worn. So he liked to be held, but he did not like being worn. And so I kind of just gave up. I feel like a lot of babies just need to adjust to it and then they like settle in and they like go to sleep.
So I feel like he likes the new one because his appendages are free.
Yeah, he has been one that has always liked to be free. Like he didn't like being swaddled, but once he was swaddled, he was out. But he didn't like to be swaddled. So I think it might have been that. Also, he was probably hot and he did not like being hot. He still doesn't really like being hot, but when he was a baby, he hated being hot. So I think those were all contributing factors. Because we are having this one in August, and because I know that in order to maintain any form of sanity and get anything done with Brixton, this baby will have to be worn. I did recently get a Solly baby wrap, which is like the boba. It's like the one of the all over wrap ones, but it's lightweight. So it's more breathable, good for summer babies. So we'll see. We'll find something that works. Because
that one will be on the next video.
All right, that is, I think, everything that we did not use. Again, this list could have been much longer because there are certain things that we did not get. That video is linked below so you can see what we did not register for or want and why. And I think we stand behind all of the things that were on there, with the exception of a wipe warmer. Did we have we had a wipe warmer on there. And we did end up getting person's godmother bought a white woman while she was here.
Yes.
And it was a good idea.
It was. I think we saw like the bad reviews first and decided.
And experienced like
right.
bad. But the one we got, it didn't dry the wipes out. We went through them fast.
It started to. Eventually, because
we weren't using them as much.
And the thing
broke.
The lid broke. Yeah.
Yeah. So and the one we were gonna get had a moisture sprayer that was like supposed to intermittently spray them. I don't know if it's off the market or if it just was out of stock when we were getting it, because it was, again, 2020, so a lot of things were out of stock. But we did get, go watch the video, because there's some good advice in there, in our opinion, on things that you will end up wasting money on or wasting your loved ones' money on. But yeah, that is one thing we did end up getting that we found useful. And we'll get again. I think there's a new one on the registry now. We'll use the working one downstairs. We still have it. Yeah. It works. It's just...
Yeah. It was a good nightlight for a little bit.
It was.
It was a good nightlight. Yeah.
So that is everything. Let us know in the comments what you did not use for your babies, because we are all about saving people money and time and frustration. We could be using that and using the registry space on other things that people can get that will be useful. So what are some of the things that you absolutely regretted getting? And were there any on our list? Or any on our list, things that you absolutely loved for your baby? Please put those in the comments so that everybody can see kind of both sides of it, because this, again, it's just what did not work for us.
Doesn't work for anybody. Outspoken.
But thank you again for watching. Please like this video if you found it helpful or entertaining, so that other mamas and daddies can find it. And if you like this kind of content as we prepare for baby number 2, talk a lot about pregnancy, toddler parenting, teen parenting, general life stuff with the little people, then please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a video. And I or we will see you in the next one.
Teen parenting is exhausting.
It is. So is toddler parenting. So we are always exhausted. And parenting them together on completely different schedules and needs, it's such fun. So let's add a newborn to the mix. All right.
Good day, everybody.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Say electric nail file. I want to use it right now.
All done?
No.
So that is one. Sorry, did I ruin your nail?
No.
So that is one thing that was a very
fabulous.
Okay, well, I clearly deprived Kristen of feeling
fabulous.
Yeah. But yeah. What?
I can't tell the difference.
You only filed one hand?
No, I filed both.
Oh.
I buffed one.
You buffed one nail or one hand?
One hand. It's no different than the other.
Okay, well, it's done.
Fabulous.
One hand doesn't feel more fabulous than the other? Okay. No. Maybe it's the overall fabulosity that you're feeling, and you can't really distinguish which hand is bringing it. I think we got a ring, sling. Did I say it right this time? Sling ring is
no.
That's
Which
one is?
That's
Doctor Strange.
Yes, there we go. That's his name. Golly, good job.
Is his sling ring?
It's a sling ring.
Okay, so ring sling. We recently got one that has more hip support for a toddler.
He loves that.
He does love it.
I hate it.
We don't go anywhere. That might change. If we have more sex.
Me hating it?
Not you hating it, needing it.
He's heavy.
He's gonna be heavy on your arm.
Huh?
He's gonna be heavy on your arm.
He can walk.
To be carried.
He can go up.
He
can get up on the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
It's just his legs are just there, and he's like, "Daddy, Daddy."
But yeah, so No, yes, he will do that. Ooh.
Husbands, here's an idea. Bing! Light bulb. Pack your wife's bag first.
That's a great idea. Oh wait, I thought you were gonna say it at the same time.
No. Pack it first.
Pack them both while you're grabbing. That way you know they both have the same stuff.
Nah. Pack hers first. Just pack it.
Coming from a wife, pack them both. She'll love you for it.
Pack hers first. She'll use it. She'll love that you packed her bag. She don't care about your bag.
All right.